Welcome back, everybody. It's been a good while since I've been here, so today we're going to be going over the actual little bit of Iron Man Reimagined. I apologize if the quality's a little bad. Not on my big computer right now. So, I'm just going to give you some basic tips on this game, just so you can get started. First off, you can press Q. It's going to pull up a suit menu. Really pick any suit of your favorite. I prefer this one of these two, Mark 43 or Mark 42. My favorite's the Mark 42, so I'll be picking that. It's just gonna fly to you, like so. And then, now that you have the suit equipped, you can look at the suit, it's pretty detailed. Hit N to eject. You can type power on if you want to display it. And then you can just hit Q again, and the suit will come back to you. Now, you're gonna hit F to fly. You could kind of just fly really anywhere. And you could fly up on a building. So we're gonna kind of fly up here. And for our next part here, we're actually going to show you a cool feature I actually found. Well, I didn't really find the feature, it's just kind of part of the game. So you see I'm on this building, right? Eject. See, I want to see something. Is there a way where I can eject but the suit falls? Because I want to show you something. Definitely not how that's... I don't even know where he went. Oh, he hit the floor. Watch. Just make sure I don't hit anything. If I jump off this building, hit Q, it's going to get me the suit, and then you can hit F and fly right back up. Pretty cool feature there. And then if you could go, I'm just gonna go up here now and show you Q, E, and R are all weapons. So just for that, and then F again, fly. G is changing your left weapon. H will change your right weapon. And J will change your reactor weapon, or your main, or really high powered weapon. But on these suits, it's only really changing on the nanotech and the war machine. So next up is going to be showing you a few of these suits here, or at least as many as I have time to show you for. So first off, we're going to show you, if you ever wanted to go to space, you're going to go get this right here. Mark 39 is going to allow you to get to space without spending any Robux. And then Mark 2 is a slower suit, and if you go too high, it will ice. But as for all of these suits, except the 39, 85, and Dawson and Helios, they will not allow you to go too high up. They will just shut down. So, I'm going to also show you some things about my suits here. Mark 85. So here is the Mark 85. Same flight capabilities, but you also have better weapon choice here. You go rockets, lasers, but lasers use a lot of energy. You gotta watch that down there, this little number. Make sure that doesn't go too low. And then you also have a little sword here. And then back to your gauntlet. Next up for the right side, instead of that little thing there, you have a shield. This could withstand some hits. It's a little bugged right now, but yeah. And then if you hit J, you're gonna get these fists, like I talked about earlier. Also with these suits, you can come over for all the suits at least. You can come over here, just click any of these. If you just want to fly, you could just equip a hand, the opposite hand and the opposite foot. So probably it would be this hand, this foot, or this hand and this foot. Okay, and then if you wanted to use weapons, you could just equip one hand. It will still allow you to use that hand's weapon. But if you're going for your left-hand side, it will end up putting your whole suit on. So if you want to fire and then get the whole suit on, I would recommend using this hand or your left hand. And as I said, you can go all individual parts. See, hand, helmet, chest plate. But to use the actual, to see what you're doing, you're probably going to want the helmet most of the times. So, it's pretty fun game, I would say. And if you hit X, it will get rid of the suit. For some suits, it'll just self-destruct. And then with any, well, yeah, with really any suit, if I call the Mark II and I hit Q again, it will fly to me in pieces. So in this game, they definitely should add the gantry though. Just make it a little. Well, it would be really cool if they added like a gantry that you could use. Kind of make it a little more realistic for the Mark II. So yeah, pieces, whatever piece you cook, just kind of flies to you. Like if you want the pieces to fly to you like slower, you could definitely just click each one, or you could just hit Q. If you're close enough, the suit will just walk right to you. So I'm gonna see if I can. Sometimes I can get this to work. Sometimes I can't. It's like the moment before. Yep, see ya. But of course, with all the suits, if you don't have enough armor, it will kill you when you fall. You just need at least a gauntlet, but you still take damage. But the cool thing about these suits is here. If I take damage, all you gotta do is watch here. You just get the whole suit. So if you take damage with the suit, wait, it's on. I just take off the helmet and then put it back on. It'll put back your health to full, which is a pretty cool feature there, actually. Or one of my favorite features. Again, I was going to show you the microguns, but the suit doesn't have it. But with V, you can get a lock on someone, hit V for your microguns, or use your rockets, which will track them. But if you have rockets on you, just while you're flying, hit C. It will deploy these flares. So, and then if you hit Control, you do a dash to whichever way you're. I was going this way. I would dash this way. So, that's pretty much all I got for today. I will see you guys in the next video, and I really hope you all have a great day.